everyone, it is Christina Bates again coming to you live here in Madrid. I'm excited today because we are celebrating a big festival here in Madrid. It's Madrid's local festival called the La Pradera de San Isidro, or the San Isidro Festival. Every major city here in Spain celebrates a festival, and this is Madrid's local festival. So I'm super excited to tell you a little bit more about the history, the culture here, show you a little bit where I'm at today, and I thought it would be super fun, so tune along. Feel free to ask any questions throughout this video, say hi, give it a thumbs up. I'd love to hear who's watching. Tell me where you're from. I'd love to see it. But I thought it'd be super cool. Hey Carol, thanks for tuning in. I thought it'd be super cool to bring along Julio. Again, if you remember him from a couple videos past, he is one of my students that I did the intercambio with. He's a Madrileno here, so he can share a little bit more about the history of the San Isidro Fair and more about the culture. So let me introduce him to you guys, to Julio. Go ahead and say hi, Julio.
Bienvenidos a la Feria de San Isidro, amigos.
All right. And so Julio, tell us a little bit more about this San Isidro Fair. What's it about?
Well, historically, San Isidro Feria was related to religion. Actually, there is a chapel over there where supposedly there is a holy water. So people used to come here just to drink the water and cure their illness. No? So nowadays, it's nothing to do with that. It's more like a local feria for people to come with your friends, with your family, enjoy the food, enjoy our traditions. Religion is fun.
And you mentioned a chapel with holy water. Will we be actually going to this chapel to drink this water?
Of course, we have to do it. Every Madrileño has to come to the chapel and drink water.
Interesting. I'll definitely, when in Madrid is what I say. So you mentioned the food. Is there any typical dish or type of food that they eat during this time?
Well, there are two main things here in San Isidro Feria. First of all is the deep fried stomach from the pork. So for some people it's quite tasty, but for me it's tough.
And what's that called in Spanish?
It's called entresijos.
Oh, okay.
From the desserts we have rosquillas. Rosquillas is our donuts. So we have two types of rosquillas, okay? We have the silly ones and the clever ones. The silly ones is called tontas, and they are silly because they are plain. They don't have anything on top. So usually people just dip their rosquillas into liquor. And the clever ones are clever because they have a topping, maybe cream, maybe coffee, whatever.
And what are the clever ones called?
Listas.
Listas. So you're learning a little bit of Spanish here in these videos as well. So tonta, I guess, means silly, right?
Exactly.
And lista is another way to describe...
Perfect Spanish.
To describe clever. Perfect. So we'll definitely be trying some donuts because that sounds delicious. Not so sure about the stomach intestines. So you also mentioned dancing and a little bit more about the culture. Is there a typical outfit or dance that they do traditionally during this time?
Yes, when you are in La Feria de San Isidro Feria, you can see many people dress up with traditional costumes. No? Usually women wear on their hair a red flower, as Christina is doing right now. Men usually wear a hat, grey hat, and the typical and more common dancing is chotis.
And what's the chotis?
Chotis is a really old-fashioned dancing. Actually, just old people know how to dance that, but it's a really intimate dance. They dance really close to each other, and woman leads the men. Woman leads the men. Interesting.
So the woman leads the men. I like this. I'll definitely have to check out this dance. Very cool. So that's a little bit more about the history of the fair and how it got started. It started, I think, on Wednesday. It's now Saturday. It goes throughout the week. We actually get a holiday off here, one of the many holidays in Madrid. So if you work and live in Madrid, you get Monday off as well to be with your friends and family and to celebrate. So Julio and I started off a little bit earlier. We started at the Matadero. It's the old slaughterhouse that they've turned into a modern day arts and culture area. It's really cool. And we walked along the river, the Madrid River, here to La Pradera, where we are at. And it's really cool. Just throughout the day, there's a ton of concerts going on that you can stop in and watch. I'll show you here in a second where we're at. But first, let's go ahead and say bye to Julio. Julio.
Bye-bye. Enjoy the feria.
Thank you so much for telling us more about this festival and just sharing more of the culture here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera and show you guys a little bit more where we are at. So We're currently at La Pradera. As you can see, there are tons of Madrileños and other folks just walking around enjoying the festival. Julio mentioned the outfits. You're going to see a lot of red flowers. And here are some women dressed up in the traditional costume. I'll show you guys here. There they are. If you can tell, the women with the dresses, here's a little one. This is the chulapa. So they wear like a long dress and a big red flower on their head. And they also put a scarf over on top of their head. So, and then the men wear like as Julio mentioned, the hats. So you can see right here, the gray hat, and again, the red flowers. So this is traditionally the outfits that you're going to see at this festival. All right, so here we are at the entresijos, which is the inside stomach, fried stomach, intestines or something of that sort. So, looks very interesting. I think I'll pass, but and then you're also going to see the donuts that he mentioned as well. These are various different types of donuts. You have the La Tonta and you have the La Lista. So again, remember, I believe the Tonta was the plain ones, and when they have anything on it, they're the Lista, so sugar, things like that. So I believe that is I hope you guys had fun learning a little bit more about the festival here. We're going to actually head up to the chapel and drink some holy water and then enjoy more of the concerts, the lifestyle here, and take it into the night as the Spaniards do. So thanks again for tuning in this week. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave any questions, comments. If you've ever been to this festival, tell me your favorite thing about it. Love to hear it. And tune in next week. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.